Alright guys, it is time. The German Trackmania Cup 2021 is coming to an end. A competition with a prize pool of whopping 1,200 euro is finding its last destination here. I'm your host LuckersTurbo and welcome in everyone in the chat into this official English cast, which I'm happily presenting you. We have a banger of a match coming up. Revolution, Massa, Granady, and then none other than Dexter, who won in a very close way against Ratchet, who was one of the favorites for me in this competition. And we can also see the bonus points from Granady and Massa, who went from the winner bracket into this match directly, and now they have 10 and 6 points added up to their pockets. And you might wonder, what is the format here? How is everything gonna work out? Points and everything like that. So we have 5 maps on the map pool. Zeal is the first map. And on this map, we play 5 rounds with 1 warm-up beforehand. You can see the orange time here that indicates that we're still in the warm-up round. And after this warm-up, players are loading into the map, warming up, and just trying to get into the groove again, having a bit of a break after the rounds, because we're gonna play all 5 maps after each other till a player hits the point limit of 130. Then, if he hits that point limit, so you get points for your respective position. If you hit that point limit of 130, you activate the finest mode, and then you have to win 1 more round in order to get either first, second, or third. Prize pool is 550 for first, then 300 for second, and 200 for third. And then also the last place goes home with 100 euro. Also, for the top 3, there is a physical trophy that will be tailored and sent to the players. That is really cool to see. And let's see who's gonna take that, as we're gonna start off with a Zeal here. The first map from Firestorm. The WR is from Massa, which he has driven in the first in the first day. But Massa already making a mistake and is 0.6 behind. And also Dexter, you're fading that nose slide, as well as Revo not getting the best start. So they are not really in the zone here. And Granady is already 0.32 ahead of his opponents here. Revo, however, with a very great ice slide. Never mind though, Granady is just pressing B for boost. And also Massa overtaking Revo in the meantime. It seems that Granady is on a sick time. It's impressive to see the development from Granady. Starting streaming this year, he's already partnered, winning so many Cup of the Days in a row, coming from a United background, and now he's playing the German Trackmania Cup and could claim himself the best player in Germany, or could name himself the best player in Germany. And what a time will that be? That will be a sick time from Granady, probably a sub 1 minute 1 time. Let's take a look. A 101.10, so not quite that, but he is 1 second ahead of Revolution, Massa, and then Dexter is 2.4 seconds behind. So Granady off to a sick start, not only getting the 10 bonus points, but also winning the first round. Man, great performance from Granady in that first round, and he is leading. So yeah, pretty good story from Granady here. Everyone was like smiling at him and saying, ha, you're playing with real. And now he's playing on the highest competition and shows us that he can do it. He barely not made it into the Trackmania Grand League. But look at this line here. Okay, gets a little bit of a slide there, but still is able to survive. So Granady, the attacks player, is still in the race. Revo with a good approach here over that ice. You want to get it as flat as possible and not the best, or the most amount of angle there. And Revo did that quite nicely, but still a great round between those top 3 players. It is Dexter who has fallen behind in that first round, and also now in this round. So let's take a look who's gonna take that next 10-pointer here. Will it be Massa, Granady, or Revo? Let's take a look. Okay, Massa with a good section here, but also Granady, a lot of speed here in this ending, but Massa is already 0.13 ahead. Granady with that mistake, Revo coming closer to Massa, but it's not enough here, and Massa with a 101.44, so also a great time here. Revo has to settle on second, and Granady still gets himself that 3rd position, and with that, going home with 4 points, so still ahead, but Massa is coming dangerously closer here after getting himself a first and 3rd position. Man, like that. So 4 points, tearing those players apart. So let's see. Let's follow Massa here. Great nose slide. Also a very early entrance into that one. That is really important to get that one. So Massa with a beautifully executed nose slide section there, which is of course You have to do that. Revo is playing with keyboard, so it's getting harder for him to do that, but still he is on a good fight here. 0.26 away from Massa. Massa, even with more speed in that section, greatly executed, but also Revo's not on a bad run, but takes a little bit of a wonky drift there. So Revo is currently battling now with Granady here for that third and second position. But currently Revo has the upper hand. Granady going for a small drift beforehand for the angle. And that means that, he's not really gaining so much time. But Massa on a sick time here, 1:01 maybe, or maybe a 1 minute time. No, still a 1:01, but a 0.15. Great time for Massa, winning the second round in a row. And with that, goes into the lead, 30 points for Massa. But yeah, I'm a bit worried about Dexter here. Dexter, 9 points for Dexter. That is unfortunate for him. 3 last places in a row for Dexter. And that is too bad to see that. But great start for Dexter. Into the lead he is. And with that, he can maybe claim himself that first 10-pointer to his name in this grand final. He's in dire need of that, but I think also Dexter doesn't really like that map. But what a great exit of that ice slide, extending his lead here to 0.23 of a second. So Dexter with a very nice round. But also Revolution, who is at 18 points and currently finds himself on 3rd position, is fighting it out with Massa, but not the best line here. But Dexter seems to win this round. Only a couple of more turns to go for the THE driver. And it's looking very good for him to make that one happen. Massa is 0.34 away. So also Dexter on a very good time here with that start. So this could be the fastest match time that we've seen. No, never mind. It's so hard to really estimate that map because of that ice slide that people are doing. But Dexter takes it with a 1:01.29 and gets the first 10-pointer to his name. So 19 points for him, but still on last after getting last 3 times in a row. Dexter has woken up, but still he has some more to do here. And he has to win this round to stay in contact with the top players here, with Massa and Granady, who of course have gotten themselves the bonus points. But still, it is hard for him. It will distinguish, or it will vanish this advantage. You will not clearly feel it, since Massa and Granady also having the good pace on this round here. They are 0.3 ahead of Dexter, so groups between Dexter and Revo, who both qualified from the loser bracket, and then we see Granady and Massa, who both advanced from the winner bracket. So they had a little bit of time there, but Granady not with the best line here, losing it out at a lot of speed there. That is unfortunate stuff from Granady, and he is down to P3, gets overtaken by Dexter, and most importantly also from Massa, who can extend his lead with that. And also Revo is overtaking Granady, so let's see if Revo can stay ahead here. Yes, that's the case. Yes, barely 0.02 of a second. And Massa again with a low 1:01 time and up to 46 points. So what a great performance from the Berlin International Gaming driver. So again, I'm going to explain. Points repartition is 10, 6, 4, and 3 for the respective positions. Massa and Granady have gotten themselves 10 and 6 points because they qualified from the winner bracket. Money distribution or price distribution is 550, 300, 200, and 100 for the respective positions. And point limit is 130. All right, going to the next map. We have a map from Shorty, my favorite map from this map pool. It is Oni Yuri. Rate my pronunciation, or don't add me for that pronunciation, but that is the map from Shorty and Shin. Shorty has built the routing and the drivability of the map, or has created that, and then Shin has built a beautiful scenery on this map. And yeah, it's one of the maps that also has an ice part. So we have 5 maps in the map pool, and 2 of them have ice ports, and this map is one of them, having 1 ice port at the beginning of the track, so it's determining a lot of your speed and how the round is going. So we had rounds where every player has made a mistake except of 1 driver, and hopefully we're not gonna see that again, but of course they have to push. And yeah, let's see how they're gonna make it. Dexter has WR here with a 56.561. He set that time 12 hours ago, so great time. And also Granady here driving a 56.8. That is a great time for Granady. in that warm-up. So if he can replicate that, he is well in the green and maybe can win a round with that. So good luck to the players, have fun, and we're gonna start again with the first round out of 5 live rounds. So good, let's go into the free camera here. Let's see who makes that first mistake. Dexter going so far inside, has no speed there. So Dexter falling behind, but is surviving it. But eventually finds himself more than 1 second behind, 1.7 seconds to be exact. And yeah, with that, it is not looking good for Dexter, as he is currently on last. And Revo can go a significant step closer of closing in to Massa and Granady here. Revo with that outside approach. It's not really that slower. I like that one, that you have similar approaches, because here Revo is going for that outside approach, but still gets a better angle for the next turn. So Revo is doing that one quite nicely. Okay, Massa inside approach. Revo goes for the outside approach there, so Granady's coming a bit closer, but Revo with more speed in return. Revo with more speed. Can he snipe that ending, or is Massa staying ahead? It's looking like Massa gonna take that round. Yes, he will do so. And a great time here, 56.96 from Massa. Every time below 57 is good. A nice time indeed. So he's taking it and going up to 56 points. Dennis is really pushing it here. Dennis Lotzer, ladies and gentlemen. The man, the myth, the legend, 56 points for him. That is nice to see, and a great performance thus far. 18 points ahead of Granady, who is on P number 2. Alright, into the next round we go. Everyone survives it, and I'm a bit surprised by that actually, because the start is so hard, but it's only 67 thousandths of a second, or 700ths between the players. Revo dropping a bit behind. Dexter with a great line going to the lead, but risking too much there. And Dexter is dead here, so Massa, Granady and Revolution are left here. Massa again 0.2 ahead, so Massa is just showing who's the boss here. Massa on a very, very good time, and he could well do yet another sub 57. That is a great display of skill. He's 0.23 ahead. It's looking so easy for Massa, and he will drive a 56.78. Oh my god, what a time. That is 7th WR. Man, this guy is crazy. He crazy, man. He crazy. Nice time from Massa, and extending his lead to 22 points. What a time from Massa. And yeah, that is, man, that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Let's go to the next one and see who will be the victorious player. Is it Revolution, who's a little bit further behind? Not looking good for him. But also Dexter currently finds himself at 31 points in just 7 rounds. So that is not a good average for Dexter, but now gets himself a better start. Hopefully he doesn't make a mistake in this round, going so close there to the penalty grass, which slows you down significantly. But every player is surviving it quite nicely. Let's actually go into the free camera here and see how the battle is developing. Revo not with the best speed, but still is in the mix. Massa, Dexter and Granady. Granady going so close there to the wall, but who's gonna get that? Massa pressing B for boost, but also Dexter with a lot of speed. This will be all decided in the ending. You got to be joking me. What a round is that? Who's gonna get it? It's a 4-man battle for first. Who's gonna get it? Massa, Granady or Revo? It is Granady staying ahead. What a round. Every time below 57. Oh my. What was that round? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a grand final here. 56.86 from Granady, winning this round and saying, yes, I'm still here. I can also win rounds, but Massa with a strong second position. But that is high-level Trackmania, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to see that the others are still here and not. Massa is completely dominating this match as we go into the 4th round here on the Shorty map, my favorite map out of this map pool. Granady going so close there to the barrier, but was able to stay alive. And with that in mind, he is still in that battle for first. Dexter, however, is pushing it here. He is pushing it. He needs that 10 points. He's at 34 points. He has less than half of the points that Massa currently has. He has 72 points, as you can see on the left-hand corner. But again, we have such a close round, such a close fight between all the players here. Massa is leading though, but the others will have more speed in return. It's dead even. 18 thousandths between all the 4 players. Who's risking it more? Dexter, Revo, Massa. Who will take it? Revo not with the best ending. Massa going for Dexter. It is Dexter taking it. 0.85. Man, what is this round, man? It's, oh my. What is that level? Joking me? Every time below 56, below 57 again. This is Trackmania, ladies and gentlemen. And the German Trackmania scene is showing that they're arguably one of the best out there. Revo, Massa, Granady, and Dexter are pushing it to a new level here. Revo not with the best start here, but 2 rounds are that close together. It is insane to see that. However, Granady now is having the upper hand in this round, and Revo finds himself on that 4th position and 0.16 behind. Dexter not touching the wall there. What a close round for Dexter, but he's still holding strong, and he's not giving up. Dexter is really strong under pressure, and he's not giving up here, but it will be Revo and Massa having more speed, and we have a close round again, but this time it is Revo who is already 0.3 behind. So let's take a look. Is Dexter getting himself the next 10-pointer here in this round, or are Massa and Granady overtaking him here? It is Dexter having more speed, 0.1 ahead, but who's getting that 2nd position? Granady going for the attack, so close to the wall. It's all in the ending again, but it will be actually Dexter taking it here. Man, what a round, and another 56.86, 3 out of 4 times below 57 again. What are those rounds? Oh my god. Whew, I think I need a break. Can we get a break for the caster? Oh my. Dexter is getting that 10-pointer again here. But this ending is ridiculous. My god, guys. Actually, a fun fact, guys. I was asking Race Hans if he wanted to participate, but he had something to do today and yesterday. That's why he didn't play. Imagine Race Hans would have played. Oh my god. Hans, man. But yeah, let's focus on this one. Let's focus on this one. We have the next map, Faramp, coming up. But Dexter with a sick comeback up to 54 points and coming dangerously closer towards Granady here, which is a sick fight between them. But Faramp is definitely a map that has provided us some great rounds. We had 2 rounds that were one decided by the thousandths of a second here. That was crazy. And also we had already tied rounds in this cup. So man, Dexter SWR here with a 0.69, 1 minute flat, 0.698 set 11 hours ago. Then Borbos and Ratchet are behind that, but they are unfortunately not in the grand final. But then we have Massa with a 1 minute 0.93. So Dexter has the fastest pace here, but the question is, can he make it happen as well? Can he do it, or will the others make it happen? For me, of course, I think that Dexter is in the zone now, if you ask for my opinion. But he is needing some more of those rounds. He needs to win 3-4 rounds in a row, because Massa is already so far ahead here. He's 22 points ahead of the 2nd position, which is still occupied by Granady. And yeah, Revo is also not dead here. So this will definitely determine where the road is going. Massa can potentially get himself up into the finest mode here on this map, but it will be a hard task for him. So let's see. Good luck to the players. We see the first mistake by, unfortunately, Revolution here, who has clipped the inside corner there and is now down to P number 4. Already have a second behind, so he won't play a role. But other than that, Massa, Dexter, and Granady are in the top 4, but Massa has a sick start here. But look at the line from Dexter going so close there to the wall. Nice wiggle from Massa also to get that no-jump line. Very nice to see that. But the question is, who is getting that 10-pointer? Is Massa staying ahead, or will Dexter press B for boost in the ending? Dexter's last dirt turn on this map was so ridiculously fast, but Massa seems to not slow down. Let's follow Massa here. Is Massa gonna do WR, or what is he doing? He's 0.3 ahead. He's 0.3 ahead of Dexter, and Massa looks so strong here. Also a great apex over that turn. Massa might actually get himself a sub 1 minute 1 time here, but what a time will that be? Let's take a look. Is he gonna make it a 1 minute? Okay, 101.00, so still a great time. But yeah, that is 0.31 away from WR, so great time from Massa. Dexter on 2nd, Granady on 3rd, and then we have Revo after that mistake on last. So 94 points for Massa. Great performance from the Berlin International Gaming player playing the Trackmania Grand League. And I think the Trackmania Grand League helped Massa really developing throughout his gaming career, because he tends to be a very risky driver. But I think he found more consistency in that, as we have seen in the prior season. Of course, the point loss was still a severe problem for him, but Massa definitely one of the players who has capitalized from that format, and not only is good on rounds, but also has come a threat in endurance matches, and not just blasting out the times, but also can do them on a consistent basis, as we can see here, batting it out with Granady for that first position. Is Massa already going up to 100 points, or will he even elevate further up to 104? Granady with a great ending, great exit speed for him. The Revolution is dead and Granady will take it here, unless he will fail the ending, of course. But no, this is looking good, and a nice time from Granady here, a 101.01. Great to see that. Granady 10 points, Massa 6, up to 100 points. Then we see Dexter on 3rd and Revo on P number 4. So Massa is 3 victories away of claiming the finalist mode. He can make it happen. He can make it happen. But then he has to win one more round in order to secure himself that 550 euro of cash prize that is there for the first position. And Massa shows that he is the clear favorite in this matchup here, as he is 24 points ahead. But still, finalist mode can be very unforgiving if you get out of the zone. So let's take a look. Can he make it? Revolution with that first mistake, and he is dead. Then we still have Massa and Dexter. Dexter not with the best gear management there, losing out on a lot of time. And also we see the bonk from Granady there, making a mistake on the inside by steering in too early. So that will be a free 10-pointer for Massa. And yeah, so close there to the wall, but also Dexter doing it very nicely, going so far to the left for the angle. And Dexter is eventually surviving, but he's 0.4 behind Massa. Let's see the time for Massa. Is that a sub 1 minute? One time, yes, a 1 minute point 97. That is sick. Sick time from Massa. 1 minute point 97. To give you guys a consideration, or like a comparison, let's say like that. That is 0.3 away from the WR. So Massa 110 points. And that is definitely a great display of skill. He is 31 points ahead. It just looks so easy when you see Massa driving, but then the caster's curse is kicking in. So Massa with that mistake, and now the 10-pointer is up for grabs for Dexter, Granady, or Revolution. Can he make it? Revo also dead. So we are left aside with the OK boys, with Granady and Dexter. Granady with a great line here, but Dexter with a tiny tad more speed in that section. Can Granady stay ahead? No nose slide this time, as in the prior round. But he is not extending his lead because Dexter gets a way more inside line. Granady with a little bit more speed. They're coming to the ending section. Dexter so close and has a bit more speed, but now it really matters who's getting that better apex here. It's Granady who stays ahead, and Granady will take it unless the ending is better for Dexter. But no, this looks like a good ending from Granady, and he will take a 10-pointer here. Granady with a 101.16. Dexter behind that, 0.24, 5 over second. And you could have really seen it there. The speed from that freewheel part, or that angle after the dirt, is so important on that track. And Granady has shown us how to do it perfectly. And now we have the last map at the last round on Ferramp coming up. Okay, who's gonna get that W here in this round? So far it's very close. Granady had to readjust his line by having a bit too much speed there in this section. Also not the best angle there, but currently he still finds himself in the race, but already 0.2 behind. So it's a little bit of a catch-up that he has to do towards the players, as we see Massa and Dexter fighting it out for first position here. Who's gonna get that? Dexter is at 76 points, so actually clear gaps between the players. But still, the rounds are so close, as Massa is leading the round. Dexter going so close there to the border, but he was not able to come into contact with that. And also Dexter with a little bit more speed. Who's gonna get that W here? Is it Massa or Dexter in the ending? The ending will decide it, and Dexter has not the best amount of speed, so Massa will take it. But what a great round. 1 minute flat, 101 flat for Dexter, and a 1 minute point 94 for Massa. Sick rounds. And Massa claims victory again and is up to 123 points. So one more first position and he can get himself up into the finalist mode. But before that, we're gonna go to the next map. So, yeah. The next map is Orachim by none other than Clem. And the WR is from Granady, so that is a really good map from Granady here. It's a so-called real map, and the only time below 1 minute on the planet, on the whole planet here, is from Granady. It's a 51.96. Then we see Massa having a 1 minute flat and 1 minute and 4 thousandths, and then Revo has the third record here with a 1 minute .046. Dexter with a 1 minute .08 is on P5, and then Eddie has lurked his way onto that 4th position, but unfortunately he went out in that prior round, so he cannot make it. But again, we have one more warm-up before we're gonna go live. And let's see who's gonna claim victory. Again, this line here from Granady was so nicely executed. I'm just gonna show you the line here. He's going for that nose slide here. Oh my god, Granady! That was so nice. Hopefully you can do that in a live run, and this gains you like 0.15 of a second. So great line from Granady there. Man, that was a certified Craigasm moment. Holy moly. What a line from Granady. Well, yeah, Pack, you're right with that. But I mean, Clem has also played that map, and he's also not from Germany, so you can put that in that way. But of course, you're right. The rest of the world isn't Germany. True that. Hopefully you're doing good, Pack. But let's focus on the round, because Massa is at 123 points. He has to win one more round to claim the finalist mode. And that will be a hard nut to crack here for him, because Granady is not slowing down on this track. It's probably his best track because of that downhill here. But Granady has not the best line in that uphill and is on a little bit of speed. But currently he's still in the race. Massa falling a bit behind. So Massa needs a first position, else he's not claiming that finalist mode. Let's take a look. Is Granady getting that speed? Yes, he is. But also Dexter got it really nicely here. It's a great fight between the players here. But the question is, who's going to get that first position? It's important for everyone to stay alive. But man, what a fight here. Massa is in last and unfortunately has clipped here. So he won't take it home. He won't get himself that 10-pointer here. But it's between Granady and Revo. Granady and Revo are fighting it out for the 10-pointer. Revo with a good line here can go into the lead, but a little bit too much of a drift there, but gets himself a better angle. But Granady's taking it here with a 1 minute .25, and with that going up to 102 points. But yeah, great round, unless that mistake from Dexter. Not sure what he does there. I think Dexter doesn't know where the safe... Oh no, Dexter. Oh no, Dexter. Dexter not able to finish here. Rip. Man. So Dexter throwing for skins there, not getting himself that 3-pointer. So he was not able to finish there. But let's go into the next round. Massa has just to finish, but he's still not finalist yet, after only getting himself 3rd position in that prior round. Massa also finds himself not in a good spot here, but of course it doesn't matter. It only matters that he can deny points to the remaining players. Oh, great line from Granady, again extending his lead to 2.07 of a second, and Massa has made that mistake on the inside. But he can take it easy. He can take it easy, he just has to finish. But he should know that the others are coming significantly closer to him, especially with finals attached now. If he doesn't win the next round, players are coming closer and closer and can get themselves up to the finalist mode, as well as Dexter looks strong here to not DNF this round and taking it home. Yes, close finish though. 1 minute .46 for Dexter. Granady 300ths behind. And then there's Revo and Massa on 3rd and 4th. So good luck to Massa. Massa is finalist. He can close it out. But the question is he gonna make it in his first finalist attempt? He was stumbling in the last couple of rounds, but now he can make it happen. Massa, the Berlin International Gaming driver here, is looking really strong in this match, but the question is, can he close it out in his first attempt, or will he get denied by either Revolution, Dexter, or Granady, or maybe by himself by making a mistake or something like that? Currently, it's looking good for him. He had a good start. bit of an inside approach, but still he holds the gear there, and that's the important point. And actually Granady has made that mistake. Granady is dead, and Massa is leading the round, and he's extending his lead here to more than 0.05 of a second. It will be even 0.1 here, 0.16, and Massa is currently leading the round. Dexter has nothing to lose. Let's follow Dexter. He can deny Massa the victory, but so far Massa is so far ahead. But Dexter with the attack, can he make it happen? Not the best approach for Dexter, but he can't do it. But no, it's not enough, and Massa takes it. Massa wins the German Trackmania Cup 2021 and goes home with 550 euro. What a performance from Massa, closing it out in his first finals attempt. Man, what a performance, being 22 points ahead of everyone. Man, well deserved, and Massa is the best player in Germany, if you of course consider that every German has played, but of course that's not the case. Revo didn't participate because the map style didn't really fit him that well, so you can take that of course. But Massa, man, what a performance. 550 euro into the pocket of Massa and a physical trophy, but we still play it out for second and third position because also second goes home with 300 euro, so that is still a lot of money. So Massa takes it there. Man, great performance. Also because of Granady has made that mistake. It's a very good map for Granady. But now he's stumbling here. 111 points for him. He's still in second position, but only 13 points ahead of Dexter, who had a really great comeback. And Revolution has dropped a little bit behind there. Dexter, Revo has dropped a little bit behind, and Revolution will probably get himself... Oh no. Not a good position in this round. Oh no. Okay, so Revo, 4 points. Granady, 6 points. And then we see Dexter coming closer to Granady though. So last round. Wait, what was that time actually? I didn't see it, but yeah, I think it was fast, right? It was rapid. It was wicked, radical, whatever. It was a fast time. I didn't see it, but the round looked, oh my god. 1 minute 0.03. Okay, yeah, that's fast. That is definitely wicked. So let's go into the next round. We see no one who can reach the finalist mode thus far. And Granady finds himself in last position. But let's follow Granady for that smooth steering action here. Great amount of speed, and Granady goes into the first position with that line. What a nice execution from the attacks driver here. Really showing that wheel is also a device where you can play Trackmania with. I'm just stressing it. I cannot stress it enough. The development from Granady is impressive. It's just an impressive development, and he could go up to 127 points and denying points to Dexter and Revo here, and also can elevate himself up into the finest mode in the next round. And let's see if he stays ahead, and he will do so, yes! But ever so slightly, 200s between first and second, and definitely a great round yet again. Man, what a round. Dexter actually only on third position here. And with that, Granady is at 127 points. So what a performance from the German driver here. Ha, German driver, of course, everyone is German in here. Man. Whew, I'm flabbergasted, guys. Alright, to the next round we go. To the next map, I mean Singularity. A map from Dexter. Also a pretty hard map. With a, yeah, reminds me a little bit of an ending that we have seen in the Gamers Assembly. Of course, we don't have a big jump. But again, a finish that is not in the right direction. And you have to finish as much right as possible here. So, yeah, definitely not the easiest finish. Especially when you have a pressure situation here. Let's see who's gonna take it. We have one warm-up again on Singularity. The WR is by Ratchet, who didn't make it into the grand final. It's a 59.76. A very, very fast time. Then Massa is behind that. Also Dexter having a good time here with a 0.84. And also Granady, the 5th time below 1 minute. And also the 5th time that has beaten the author time from Dexter. So definitely a great time from Dexter that he has set here. And good luck to the players. So no one will reach finalist or is finalist in this round, but Granady just has to finish and then he will elevate himself up into the finalist mode. Okay, Dexter making that first mistake. The first position would have been very good for him, but then Granady has at least one finalist attempt on his own. And currently we see Revo and Granady fighting it out. Revo, however, is not even at 100 points. He's at 88 points. So that is not looking too good for Revo, as Granady is even overtaking him. And Granady, of course, it doesn't matter where he finishes in this round, but he can deny valuable points to both Revo and to Dexter. And with that, can relieve some pressure from his shoulders. But Revo with a great line there. Great line from Revo going into the lead. 0.1 ahead of Granady here. And make it 0.2 now. So Revo on a roll. And let's see what time that will be from him. That looks pretty good and pretty fast. Is that a sub 1 minute time? It's a 1 minute 0.20. Okay, not quite yet. It seems that he lost a little bit of time in the ending. But it is Revo up to 98 points. And good luck to Granady. Good luck to Granady. He is finalist. He has at least 2 attempts on his own. And Dexter already with a mistake. The pressure is kicking in maybe. And he is dead here. Can Granady make it happen or not? Not the best start for him. So Revo can shine through now. Revo is able or knows how to cope pressure very well. He was playing the Zerator Cup and also played the Trackmania Grand League 2020 Winter Edition. He was in the first season and also won a map there. He had actually a very good first step. Or actually, I think he won 2 maps. So he's a very fast player. As Revo goes so close there and not making a mistake. So that was a very risky line from Revo, but he's still in the lead. Still 0.2 of a second. And also a good amount of speed. What are you doing, Revo? You're risking so much. Man. Revo is risking it here for the biscuit, but also not the best uphill. So Granady is coming closer. 0.18 of a second. And the ending will decide it here between Revolution and Granady. Because Revolution has to survive that ending unless... or else it will be Granady overtaking him. But no, that's not the case. Granady gets the night. And Revo goes up to 108 points. As well as Dexter up to 120 points. So yeah. Maybe the pressure is coming now. But yeah. Let's see here. So still Granady's finalist. You don't have to use your first finalist attempt. Or you don't lose your finalist mode. If you're not closing it out. We're not in Trackmania Grand League, but let's focus here on the next round. Round number 3 on Singularity. And who's gonna win this round? If Dexter wins, which is not the case, he would have been in finalist mode. But Dexter has made that mistake. And also Revo is on a roll here. Revo could well get himself that second position. What a great fight between Granady and Revolution in this section. And it is currently neck and neck, 36,000 of a second. And Revo with a better downhill section. Better downhill for Revo, extending his lead to almost 0.1. Almost 0.1 between Revo and Granady here. And Revo seems to deny Granady again. It could go down to the first map again here as Revo is extending his lead to 0.3 of a second. What a time are you driving, man? Slow down, Revo. That is a sick time that he is pulling here. A 1 minute 0.28. Okay. I thought it's a bit faster, but still, this is only 0.5 away from WR, and Revo is denying Granady again. So really coping the pressure well. 118 points for him. And remember, he was so far behind. And now it could be everyone's game for that second position. Okay, so hopefully Dexter is not making a mistake here at the beginning. He needs a first or second position, as Granady not getting the fastest start here. Currently finding himself in that second position because Revo has made that mistake. So Dexter now in the lead, and he has to deny Granady the victory here. He has to stay ahead. He's 0.14 ahead, but Granady, of course, it's not slowing down. Dexter didn't look too strong on this map, but maybe he just needed a round where he's not crashing the start, which killed his focus. So second place is not decided yet, and Dexter on to a good start here, 0.25 ahead of Granady here, and also Dexter with a good approach. Look at that! Oh my god, Dexter, what are you doing? That was so close to the barrier there. Now the uphill is really important. Granady coming closer. Dexter again, almost with a mistake there. What are you doing, Dexter? You are pushing it to the absolute maximum here, and Dexter just has to survive the ending, else it will be Granady getting that second position. But Dexter is denying Granady, and now we have a double finalist situation, and also Revo is not that far away of claiming finalist mode himself. What a line from Dexter there. My god. What a line was that. So, double final situation between Dexter and Granady. Granady, the pressure is on. Dexter has the momentum. He has won that last round, but now we have a close round. Of course, Revolution can also make it happen. We could go home here or to the next map with a triple final situation, but Revo makes that mistake. So it's between Granady and Dexter here for the second position, and 300 year are on the line. And of course, the physical trophy that you also get for that top 3 here, but Dexter is leading, and Granady not with the best exit speed here, already 0.1 behind, but goes for the attack on that inside number. Dexter with more speed in return. It's neck and neck. It's so close between them. 25,000 of a second between both of them. Dexter is pushing it though, as well as Granady. But it seems that Dexter has it. Only one more drift for Dexter, and he is pulling off the unthinkable. Great comeback and a great performance from Dexter. And Dexter is getting that second position with a 1 minute 0.05. Man, what an impressive performance from Dexter, claiming that victory here and getting himself that second position here. Man. Great performance from Dexter. So Granady dropping like a fly here after being a contender for Massa on that first map that we're seeing again. It is Granady falling a bit behind, and now we have 2 more rounds on Zeal, the last map. That we have a maximum of 2 more rounds here that will decide it all. Is Revo gonna take it or Granady? Granady is DNFing the warm-up, and let's see if Revo is doing it as well. Yes, good luck to them. And let's see if Granady can close it out now. So third position goes home with 200 euro and a physical trophy. And then fourth gets himself 100 euros. So still a solace of qualifying to that. But of course, if you see that big numbers, 550 for first, that is a lot. But yeah, Dexter, really impressive to see him getting that second position. Glad that he has participated in this event, and Revo makes that mistake as Granady is leading. So Granady might snag himself that bronze medal here. And yeah, Revo 1.5 seconds behind, so this could be the GG. Let's follow Granady. It's not over till it's over. He can still fail something, but the rest of the tech is quite easy, and Granady knows how to cope pressure. So Granady will take it. He is 3 seconds ahead, and only one more turn after that is coming up. This left-hander, this long left-hander on the dirt, and he can even afford to crash it, but Granady takes it easy, and Granady takes the bronze medal behind Dexter and Massa, and Granady can call himself the 3rd best player in Germany. GG's. Definitely deserved to see him on the podium, but it was, yeah, a bit unlucky that he finished in that second position a lot of times. So GG's to Granady. Then we see Revolution on 4th, not taking home a physical trophy, but still a nice performance and a great tournament. Yeah, GG's guys. Great tournament. And again, what can I say? What can I say, guys? It was definitely a ride. Because it all started as an idea from Hector and from me to do that. And eventually we made it happen. We made it. We made it, guys. We did it. We did it. And the German Trackmania Cup is now history. The German Trackmania Cup is history. And we did it, guys. What a sick match. Thank you all so much for watching and also giving me the trust from the organizers of funding this competition. And also, yeah, just thank you guys so much for tuning in, as Trilux is currently trying out the maps that actually watch Trill here.